Buhay! Welcome to In the Life of Chini and Joy. This is Chini.
I'm Joy.
And for tonight, we are gonna be talking about Buhay abroad. It's actually long overdue. Because we were supposed to do this a couple of weeks ago, but then we always get sidetracked. Yeah. We had to mentally and emotionally prepare ourselves for this topic. Yeah, so let's start.
Okay, let's start. I guess we can start with the what are the common assumptions
Yes.
ng mga tao sa Pilipinas when somebody, goes
Abroad.
to either look for work, to
Marry or
something.
migrate.
Okay. I guess the isang assumption would be ang mga taong nag-a-abroad when they're katulad namin, nandito na kami, masaya lang palagi, walang problema.
Happy all the
Oo.
time.
Yung kahit anong gusto mong gawin, pwede mong gawin. Oo. Ano pa?
Easy yung life. Pagkatapos, in our case naman, being married to foreigners, na it's so easy to ask money from. Kasi nga, we married the dollars. We married the dollars.
And we will try to address those assumptions as we go on with this video. Another assumption, I guess, would be pag abroad ka, mayaman ka.
That's the common assumption. So we start with cost of living. And jobs here for not just here but for siguro here because we're here.
Yeah.
And we can only relate to our experiences here, but that doesn't mean that it doesn't apply to our other Filipinos or other fellow Filipinos who are in other countries. So cost of living here in the States, although it is really the land of opportunities, but the cost of living is very high
Yes.
depending on the state that you live in and work in.
Oo. You have bills, you have mortgages, you have rents. Ang dami kaya.
Insurance.
Oo, may taxes pa. Gas.
And it's not like taxes, like when we talk about taxes, it's not like the taxes we have in the Philippines. Dito, when you say you pay this amount in thousands every year, it does not translate to the same, equivalent to the Philippines. Masyadong malaki. And if you don't pay those with your mortgage, then you're homeless. Just like that. They're very strict and they're really on top of everything. Which is why, because of those bills, immigrants and OFWs who are living here take jobs, not just one or two jobs, sometimes three or four, or kung ano yung mai-fit nila sa 24 hours period na yan, just to keep up with those bills and at the same time makatulong sa pamilya nila sa Pilipinas.
Oh, yes. Totoo yan. Totoo yan. Minsan wala nang tulog, hindi na rin kumakain para na makapag-ipon. So they will have enough na pambayad nga
Dito.
and then to be able to send money to the Philippines.
Yes.
Pag may tinutulungan sila, ang kapamilya nila doon.
And usually that's the case.
Yeah.
They go out to help their families. So, yun, hindi madali yung buhay dito. Actually, mahirap. Yung sweldo mo, para nasa Pilipinas ka na lang din. Yung sweldo mo, gastos mo, pesos. Dito, yung sweldo mo, gastos mo, dollars din. Nagiging malaki lang yung pera mo pag naipapadala mo sa Pilipinas because the equivalent is yung ratio ng yung exchange is very high. But here, the saying the struggle is real really applies here for our fellow countrymen. And not just our fellow countrymen, other immigrants as well who are working really hard for their families. Ayun.
Tsaka hindi lang sila, pati yung mga taga rito na mismo. That's what they do. They really work hard for to earn money, to be able to live comfortably and stuff.
Stay afloat. Like they take 60 hours a week plus overtime. Sometimes they work during the weekends, and I can say, from personal experience, because that's how Ryan is. He works, especially if they have overtime, he works even the weekends. And then, Kian and I don't get to spend as much time with him anymore because by the time he gets home, he's tired. All he has to do is eat, shower, and then go to sleep, and then do the same thing over again. Just to pay our bills and just, to keep us afloat. That's how it is here.
And lalo na dito for like single moms who need to support their children, kahit na may maternity leave, they decide to not like consume the whole maternity leave kasi they have to go back to work. So, yung nangyayari, naiiwan yung mga bata sa mga daycare, and yun nga, ang ibang tao yung nag-aalaga, and it's very hard. It's very hard to just leave your child to somebody that you don't know. Kasi iba dyan sa Pilipinas, may mapag-iiwanan ka, kapamilya, na talagang will take care of the child. Dito hindi. Kung wala kang kapamilya dito, wala kang kasama dito, kawawa ka.
And if you don't have transportation, like if you don't have a car, then you're screwed. I mean, we can say for ourselves dito where we are, because yung bus stops dito miles and miles away. So either you walk or you call a cab, which is very expensive. So hindi ka pwedeng yung lalabas ka lang ng bahay mo, lakad-lakad ka konti, and then you flag down the taxi. No, it's not like that here. You have to call. So what if you don't have the money for a cab? What if you only have money enough for the bus? What are you gonna do? What if may emergency? Alam niyo yun?
It's easy if you have transportation, if you have personal...
If you have the means to begin with, it's easy. But if you are starting, like immigrants, it's very difficult. Sometimes you just want to give up, but you don't, because you have that responsibility you left behind. So next is when it's time for us after years of hard work, then we go on vacation, we go home to the motherland.
Bakasyon! Yun na sana yun look forward di ba? Oo. So ano yung nangyayari? Hindi pa kami nakaka-uwi.
Hindi pa.
So,
5 years.
Hindi pa kami nakaka-uwi because nga, the struggle is real. Let's put it that way.
Foreigners na yung husbands namin. Hindi pa kami nakaka-uwi. 5 years.
Tsaka mahirap for them to just leave work, na mag-leave lang, and you have bills na iisipin mo. Kasi hindi natatapos doon. It's not like you go on vacation and the bills stop coming. No, it doesn't. No. It's not like
you
that. You
have to, for example, if we leave and go home for a month, we have to make sure that we have enough money left behind to cover a month's worth of bills on top of our airfares, on top of our pocket money, and kung ano pa yung madadala namin. So it's not like we just buy a plane ticket and then makakauwi na kami. No, it's not like that.
It's not like that.
Sa
mga umuwi siya, maraming pera to, pwedeng hingan ka agad.
Kasi naman, yung mga umuwi na immigrants or OFW, pag uwi sa Pilipinas, gagastos talaga mag-splurge talaga because they deserve it.
Yes.
Not because they want to show off or not because they have a lot of money, but because they work really hard to save up for that, so that when they come home, they get to rest, they get to relax, they get to enjoy.
Yes, totoo yan.
Hindi ibig sabihin nun, kasi nangyayari yan, nakikita yun na nagsuspend ng money, talagang maraming pera yan. That's not true. You know, that's dugo, pawis, luha na pinag-ipunan para lang makauwi, para makarelax. Kasi pagbalik dito, o pagbalik sa bansa na pinagtatrabahuan nila, kayod na naman ulit. Oo. Tapos yung masama pa, kasi, syempre, as a balikbayan, nasa atin na yung mga Pilipino. That we always want to please and try to please our family members. So, syempre magdadala tayo ng pasalubong, kaya nga sikat tayo sa Balikbayan Box. Because tayo lang yata gumagawa niyan eh. Like really do it. So, yung nangyayari pagdating ng tao and pagdating ng box, minsan kulang pa.
Yeah.
Oo, hindi pa na-appreciate. Kasi, bakit ganito lang? Bakit hindi yung brand na gusto ko? Bakit? May ganun. Sometimes very specific because we are... because we are already influenced by the Western culture. So, we are aware of what's hip, what's new, what's trendy, and stuff like that. Paano naman kung yun lang yung ma-afford? Yeah. Diba? So, hindi nyo alam na yung pera na pinaggamitan para mabilian for you, pwede pa sanang gamitin for more important things that involve, here, for them. So, let's learn to be appreciative. And, huwag tayong ganun kasi nakakasakit ng feelings.
Yes.
So, they may not say it out loud, but they will think it.
At karamihan talaga hindi nagsasalita.
No.
Hindi sinasabi. Oo. They will try to share it with, people who are in the same
boat.
Oo, with them. Mga abroad din.
Or third parties that have nothing to do with the people involved because they have to air it out, they have to vent. Oo. We're not saying that every Filipino working abroad or living abroad are struggling. Some of us are there.
Yeah.
They're there. They reached the goal that they wanted to reach, and they get rewarded by living nicely here abroad. But pagdating dun naman sa atin, kasi nga naging successful yung kapwa, meron din yung mga tao na aminin natin, because we're very known for this kind of mentality. We're known for crab mentality.
Yeah.
So the more successful the person is, the more that we try to bring them down by backstabbing them or talking behind their backs and saying, kasi ganyan, ganito yung nangyayari dyan, kasi may pera na, mayabang na, hindi na marunong, lumingon sa pinanggalingan.
Kahit i-bash nyo kami, nasa history yan, natuturo yan.
Oy, nasa school yan ha. Nasa school yan, hindi yan gawa-gawa. So, that happens. Instead of doing that, why don't we try to push them and motivate them?
Encourage pa to try more para maano talaga yung drive ng tao.
Show them how proud you are of them for whatever they accomplished, for all their success, because you have to realize, if it's a family member of yours, being how we are as Filipinos, if they go up, you go up.
Yeah.
Because no matter what happens, your family will always try to help you. So if you keep on dragging them down, dragging their names, in the mud, and pag sa harap masaya kayo, pag nakatalikod, ibabacktalk nyo, and pag nalaman, tapos sasabihin, why would I keep helping people who are hurting me, who want me to fail, Tapos sasabihin na naman sa atin. Ayan, madamot.
Kala mo kasino ka.
Kala mo kasino ka na. And that's what we do. We have to admit it. That's what we do. We're never content. We're never happy for someone else with success, with ano pa ba?
With accomplishments.
Yes.
Oo. We have to support. And we have to, share that love na wag tayong inggitera. Oo. Instead, try to accept that there are people lang talaga who are lucky na nakakarating ng ganun sa buhay.
And they don't just get there because of sheer luck. It's because of hustle. It's because they work over the amounts that are required of them to get to where they are.
Hindi nyo alam kung ilang overtime sa ilang trabaho.
Tsaka ilang times na hindi nakakasama yung pamilya, sacrificing all that just to be where they are right now. So instead of putting them down, let's, help them up further.
Show them the appreciation that they deserve.
Oo. Okay. So yung mga dilemmas naman na hindi na nakakarating sa Pilipinas, yung mga bagay na takot pag-usapan.
Sakit-sakit.
Buhusan kita dyan Drama to
Sige. Ano ba ang mga pinagdadaanan usually ng mga kapamilya natin abroad?
Malayo.
Oo. We are gonna start from me and Chini, ha? Kahit hindi namin nararanasan yung mga bagay na kailangan namin maghirap sa trabaho, because we are actually very lucky that we get to stay at home to raise our children, at yung mga asawa namin yung nagtatrabaho. But then, hindi nawawala.
Kaukaw in the work pala. Kaukaw in the work.
Hindi nawawala yung lungkot na nararamdaman namin.
Homesick.
Minsan, sobra.
Homesick.
Sobra. Yung, minsan, hindi enough na makausap mo lang.
Video call, it's not enough sometimes. The more that you do video call, the more that it hits you.
Kaya hindi ako nag-video call masyado.
And I do that, daily with my parents. So, you'd think that the more you see them via, video call, the more it helps. Sometimes it doesn't. It doesn't really. It only makes you yearn more for home. Ikaw, you're used to it because you've been in and out of the country several times already. So you're used to it. I was not used to it.
First time na talagang
So, like the furthest I've gone away from my home was Manila. So when I got here, it really hit me hard, and they didn't know about it. Nobody knew about it except for Joy. It got to a point where she had to walk several miles. Wala pa. Bago pa lang kami dito.
Tumahawag siya sa akin nung umiiyak siya. Parang ilang miles? Parang 6 miles away. Nilakad ko yun kasi wala ko kotse.
She walked to get to me because I was already desperate. I was already on the verge of a meltdown. You know how as soon as the video comes on, you smile, everything's perfect, let me show you around the house. Look at my house, look at this, look at that. And then after that, that's when the tears start falling. My parents don't know that. Probably they will call me once they will call me, and then they will scold me. Bakit hindi mo sinabi yan? Bakit ngayon lang namin nalalaman yan? 5 years pa. No, but they don't know anything.
Kasi ang hirap ipaalam na they will worry for you.
And it's useless.
Kasi
they
wala
can't do
silang
anything.
magagawa. Kahit sabihin nila, umuwi ka na lang dito, and then what? Hindi naman pwede na, sige, uuwi kami kasi malungkot kami, iiwan namin yung mga asawa namin. It's very hard to fight homesickness.
Loneliness. It's main thing that will bring you down. You know, the only good thing is that my parents were, you know, on my case daily. Yun lang, I never speak about what I was going through, but you know, we were talking, and I had my cousins, sina Chedi, sina Krisa, sina Ate Honey, and you know, Chrysandra here in the States with me. That and Jessica, and then Ate Charlene in California.
Kaya lang umalis na si Jessica.
Yeah, umayos siya. Iniwan niya kami ni Joy. Who were checking up on me.
Yeah.
So I had that unit to help me. But even then, even when I already had my unit, I was still struggling. I was still to a point wherein she has to check on me constantly, because siguro if she didn't, you know, make sure to get on my case on a daily basis, wala ako dito. I'm being serious. Wala na ako dito. That's how bad it was for me.
Sabi nga ni tita sa akin, nung umuwi sila, Jo, yung kapatid mo dyan, no?
Yeah. Because I am very close to my parents. So, I felt the loss. I was used to a certain lifestyle in the Philippines. And then I get here and I'm bombarded with everything else that I had
culture
to...
shock pa lang. Kasi talagang culture shock.
No, I'm lucky na to have, you know, Ryan and my support unit. What more those who don't?
Yeah.
And then they go through, you know, not only the hardship of working several jobs at the same time, but what they have to deal with at work.
Oh my God, oo. Hindi pa rin nawawalan discrimination dito.
No. It's very real. And it's still very much happening.
I had that experience.
Yeah, I had it. I had that experience.
Sinabi ko.
Mapapahaba pa yung usapan pag shinare ko, but I had it.
She had that experience.
I had the unlucky fortune to experience it for myself when I was still working part-time. And that was basically, you know, he called that guy, itim. Basically, he said that because I was from the Philippines, you know, I was garbage or trash.
We're not saying that yung mga tao dito, yung mga taga rito, ganon, hindi.
They're not. Most of them, they're very friendly and very courteous.
But there are still those.
There are still those who think that they're
just because you know the
minority, we're considered minority here. So, ayun, I experienced it. Buti na lang hindi lumabas yung dragon.
Hindi nyo yata kilala dyan
Yeah, he didn't know me. I didn't know him either. I was like, good, dealing with it.
Gusto ko magwala eh. Pero ang sakit na. Parang
and yung akin, yun lang yung napagdaanan ko. Ano pa yung iba? Oo. Ano lang ako nun part-time akong sales lady. Ano pa yung iba?
Hindi namin alam, but
we know it's really happening. Like, if it happened to me, very far in between, and it happened to me, it's happening elsewhere. And it might be worse than what I had to go through. So, please.
Wag nyo namang i-disregard yung mga kapamilya nyo dito.
Check up on them.
Oo, nakala nyo kahit nagtatrabaho abroad, malaki yung kinikita. Of course, malaki yung kinikita pag nako-convert na yung pera. No, but here, they have to struggle.
And so we move on to money matters. We save the best for last. Money, money, money. It's all about the money. In the dollar sign.
Abroad yung yaman man.
I know. I'm so rich. Rich in utang.
Bigyan mo naman ako pera.
Ako bigyan mo pera? Ako bigyan mo.
Okay. Ay, nandito pa yung pera bigyan. Anyway, guys. Anyway.
Yung isa na dun yung pag-uuwi, gustong umuwi, hindi na lang uuwi. Yung imbes na ipambili ng ticket, hindi na ibibili ng ticket kasi mas kakailanganin ng pamilya sa Pilipinas. So that's where the sacrifice happens too.
And we don't even know kung kailangan talaga, ha?
Yeah.
Oo.
Sometimes pabili ng cellphone, pang shopping,
Oo.
pang gimmick.
Ito lang, ha? Based on other people na kilala ko. Kasi ang dami nating kilalang abroad eh. Sasabihin ng kapamilya, uy, pamatrikula, ganun. Tapos hindi naman pala nag-aaral yung pinapaaral. Ano yan?
Nag-e-escape. Ba't ka nag-e-escape?
Ano yan? Hindi mo alam ba kung saan nanggaling
yan? Gaano kahirap para makuha yan, para padala sa'yo. So you could have a better future than your family member who's out of the country, slaving their asses off just so you could go to school.
Yes.
So let's not do that. And tapos yung iba, and this happens, and I think the movie Anak by Vilma Santos and Claudine Barreto really applies to this. It will hit you to the core. I mean, it hit me to the core because, you know, our dads were OFWs before they retired. And I didn't care. I didn't give, you know, a SHIT. I went gimmick. I went clubbing. I got through 3 degrees without finishing them.
Mabait ako.
Siya cum laude. Oo, cum laude siya. Ako yung rebel without a cause. I didn't even know why I did it. Only regret it towards the end. But, huwag tayo ganun. We rebel because our parents are not there to be with us, you know. Tapos kung papagalitan ka, bakit? Nandito ka ba para palakihin ako? Nandito ka ba para ma-share mo yung pinagdadaanan ko? Hello? Seriously? You are gonna say that?
Sabihin kaya kayo sa inyo yan ng magulang na nag-abroad. Nandun ka ba?
Like, seriously, you're gonna say that? Come on.
And mind you guys, there are a lot of those parents who actually they get down and they're literally na yung mga pinakamaruruming trabaho ginagawa para lang may extrang pera.
Oo. Kasi para to sa anak ko. Kasi mas importante sa akin, bahala na, lunukin ko yung pride ko, lunukin ko lahat ng insulto, lahat ng panlalait na naririnig ko dito. Basta lang yung anak ko makapagtapos ng pag-aaral, okay na ako dun. Pero ano yung binabalik natin pag nakakausap natin yung mga magulang natin o yung mga kapatid natin o kung sino man yung nagpapaaral sa atin. Na, ano pa tayo? Ungrateful. Diba? Huwag tayong ganun. Work your ass off the same way that they are working their asses off so that their sacrifice is worth it. That's the main thing. And I'm getting a little fired up with this because I went through it and I regret it. And I don't want you to regret it. Because they're not gonna be there forever. They're not gonna support you forever. They're gonna get old. They're gonna get sick. They will have to retire. They will have to stop working. And then what's gonna happen to you?
And we are trying to, you know, make this video with hopes na with yung hope namin para dun sa mga kapamilya namin abroad who don't have this. Oo.
Where they feel that they're alone, that nobody understands them, that they're only good for what they're bringing, which is the money. You know, to give them some voice. If they can't speak, then we'll speak for them because wala kaming hiya. And we don't mind extra enemies. I don't care.
Tsaka ano naman makukuha nyo pag nagkasakit pag may nangyari sa kapamilya nyo, what then?
Right. You expect the money to come monthly, But what if that person gets sick? Who's gonna take care of them here?
Yeah.
Nobody.
And if something, braver than just being sick.
God forbid,
Mhm.
something worse happens, who's going to, deal with it? Nobody.
Diba?
Kasi pag tayo dyan nagkasakit, pag nasa hospital, grabe,
Oo,
24/7, iba-iba rotation yung mga nagbabantay because
Kahit
nandiyan
yung mga nurse,
family.
kahit yung mga doctor kakilala mo, di ba?
Oo.
Parang oo.
Yung-
Dito wala.
You
Oo.
can't even.
So, guys, it's not about the money.
No.
It's,
We're not asking you to stop asking for money because we need money to live in the Philippines, and there are, kapamilyas or loved ones in the Philippines that are really struggling and need the help. We are talking about checking up on your
Yeah.
loved ones.
What you can give to your loved ones who chose to leave the country.
To sacrifice.
Oo. And
Being-
magtrabaho. Kumayod. Talagang,
just so you have a
hirap.
better future.
mm-mm.
We're telling you to show them your love and your care by checking up on them, by letting them know that no matter how hard it gets, you're there for them.
Mm-mm.
Keep pushing them, keep motivating them, because that's all we really need.
Oh.
And Joy and I aren't really, supporting our families.
No.
Let's get it straight. We're not really supporting our families because our parents are set. They're actually the ones supporting us.
They've been supporting us.
My parents have been supporting me even when I'm here. Ayun. So, we're talking about those who are really going through the full extent of the word hardship and sacrifice. No, kasi yung major issue lang naman namin ni Joy being away from the Philippines is the loneliness, homesick, and yun nga, hindi pa kami nakakauwi. And the
Our
struggle.
children have not been with our
Been
family
with their-
in the Philippines.
yeah. Check up on your loved ones,
Yes.
guys. Because you don't know what they're going through. You don't know what they have to go through just to be able to make it.
Tsaka pag
fulfill their
nagpo-post yung mga
responsibilities.
kapamilya, kahit nagpo-post kami ng mga,
Good
yung mga,
stuff.
oo.
Happy stuff.
Bakit naman kami magpo-post ng malungkot, di ba? Bakit? Why? Kung kayo nga dyan sa Pilipinas, nagpo-post ng mga magaganda.
Oo,
Kami
nga
hindi
din.
pwede? Parang ganun, no. What I mean is, pag nagpo-post kayo ng
It's
mga
not to make
masasaya,
pasikat.
Mm-mm.
Hindi yun para magyabang.
Hindi yan para makita nyo that we,
Everything's okay.
Yeah, that there are things na nakaka-enjoy din kami.
That
That we are okay din dito.
we're having fun too at the same time.
Tsaka we are actually very happy to see in social media, posts from our families na nag-enjoy sila. It makes us really happy. But it doesn't hurt. Diyos ko naman, magta-type ka lang ng smiley dyan eh. Emoji na nga lang yan, isisend mo. Oh, tapos na, di ba? Kahit yun lang. Kahit yun lang. It's more than enough.
For you.
Ay,
maldita mo.
Diba? Kasi parang, there's no need for my conversation. Oo, pero kumustahin yun. Kumustahin yun siya. Hindi naman pwede na ako lang nandito ako eh.
Di, kinukumusta naman ako dyan. Hello, Ate Chen, Krisa.
Kahit si Chedi, kumakamusta sa akin, ng galing-galing, o, diba?
O, diba?
O, diba? Yun. So, yung mga, sabihin natin, maliit lang. But it's not small for us.
It may be as easy as, hi, how are you? But once na ma-receive yan ng loved ones nyo, it's like, it's the world to them. It gives them
It's
extra
like
energy.
a highlight of the day.
Yeah, it's like extra energy, extra push, extra motivation that you remember them. So let's let's do that, guys.
Kahit ba?
Kasi hindi tayo nakakalimutan. They remember us and they're showing us that they love us.
Tsaka naiisip nila na yung efforts nila hindi nababaliwan.
Because you're there to appreciate it. You're there to let them know that it's not forgotten. It's always remembered and it's always valued. Oo. Especially sa mga nag-aaral, ha?
Mag-aaral kayo, mabuti.
Seryoso ako, sa mga nag-aaral. The only way that you could ever repay your parents who are struggling and sacrificing themselves, you know, like sacrificing their chance and their opportunity to be your dad or your mom para lang, you know, makapag-aral kayo, give them good grades. That's it. Give them good grades. Show them you're doing good. And it's worth it. All this sacrifice is for you. It's for nobody else. It's for you. Oo. And I would like to personally take this opportunity and this time to apologize to my parents. Worldwide. Worldwide apology to my parents that I failed them academically. I wasted all the opportunities that were given to me. I didn't lack anything. I was given everything. I had every chance, first, second, third, fourth, fifth, until now. I still have the chance. But I'm sorry for failing you, for not seeing the bigger picture, for not seeing your sacrifices, because I feel it now that I'm a mom myself. I wouldn't wish it on myself what I've done to you for Kian to do to me. So, I'm sorry, Mom and Daddy.
Hindi din ako exempted dyan. I mean, I may have been really good academically.
Oh, you gave Tita Bells cum laude.
But then, you know, I wasted so many opportunities then to, you know, get a really good job. Scholarships that I, you know, just pushed away. And yun nga, I am trying to make it up to raise Mason to not make the same mistakes.
That's all we could do. Make up for it. Our time has passed. I mean, seriously, it has passed.
Yeah.
So all we could do is move forward with our children, make sure that they don't go through the same path we did. So, yun guys, children, daughters, sons, nieces, nephews.
Oo.
Yeah,
Pag may nag-abroad, tapos tumutulong sa inyo.
Don't waste it. Please, don't waste it
That is a privilege.
on barkada.
That's luxury,
gaming.
actually.
It's luxury,
A lot
yeah.
of people can't afford. So do not waste it.
There are people who... Okay, ito na lang. Let's put it bluntly. And they're really out there. I'm gonna say it, and I don't care if you get mad at me. There are people who deserve that kind of scholarship better than you. To put it bluntly. There are children who deserve it more than you do. But you were given the opportunity, you were given the chance or the luxury
Talaga, luxury yan.
to study, then finish it and do good. Because it's for you,
It's for you.
it was meant for you. And somebody out there, maybe here or any other country, is sacrificing and suffering all these things that they have to go through with work just so you could have that future.
Yeah.
So don't waste it.
Yes.
Nope, don't waste it, because I did, and I have regrets,
Me too.
and she has regrets. So don't be like us. No, we just got lucky.
Yeah.
Ayan.
Yon. Bottom line still is appreciate, love,
And value.
show your love talaga. Hindi lang, alam naman niya, hindi yon enough. Sorry ha, hindi yon enough.
Sometimes they need verbal confirmation. Sometimes they need to feel it. And sometimes they need to know that they're remembered. Kasi mahirap maging asyumera.
Oo. Hindi kami assuming.
Hindi assuming yung mga tao. Hindi lahat ng tao assuming. So, you know, from time to time, let's check up on our loved ones because that's all there is to it. So ayan. We cannot say about the other issues, but if there are others, our fellow, you know, immigrants or the OFWs that still are a little hesitant to open up and voice out their concerns, you don't have to just comment. You can actually message me and Joy privately here on YouTube.
Yeah.
So,
and we will voice it.
Can they?
Yeah, I think
they can message us, right? No.
Hindi ko alam.
If not, if you have Instagram, privately message me and Joy at In the Life of C and J. If you have other topics for us to discuss that you don't have the courage to say, because we do.
Sasabihin namin yan,
we will. Unfiltered and unapologetic because you deserve to have a voice the same way that our families in the Philippines deserve to have their voices too.
Yeah.
You know? So Joy and I are talking and speaking on behalf of other Filipinos who are out here with us.
Yes.
So ayun. So thank you so much guys for joining us in a very heavy, very difficult topic to really talk about.
Sensitive siya, actually.
It's very sensitive because it touches family, it touches egos and pride. It's only a matter of whether we admit it or not.
Yeah.
And really own it and then do something about it for the sake of our loved ones who are out here and there and everywhere.
Yes.
That are doing what they can for you.
And we are saying we are very proud of you.
Yes. And you're not alone.
We're not here to fight anybody.
We're not here to fight anybody, okay? We're here to be
that fighting voice.
Yes. And shoulders and ears to lean on in times of desperate
Don't
needs.
feel alone.
Yes.
There are people who are very willing to listen.
Yes.
And we are one of those people.
Yeah. I was there once and, you know, I'm still, you know, trying to deal with it. And, you know, I'm lucky I had Joy. So now, because I had Joy and I'm doing better,
Tsaka huwag kayo mag-alala, may background sa psychology.
Huy!
Yes.
No, I'm not gonna psychobabble you. No. Now that because I've had that and I know how it feels, I want to be able to share it. And you know, me and Joy are here for you guys. So if you need to talk, just yun nga, Instagram or you know, comment is too public, especially if it's something sensitive, then Instagram. And we have our email in our profile sa channel nga. And you can email us and then we will reply.
Yeah.
We will reply. Don't worry. Ayan. So, please don't forget to give us a like.
And subscribe.
And we'll see you again next time for another Wine Saturday. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Bye.